LA heads east this week, hoping they don't have to face any more stunt doubles.
On the ground, does he make it? It doesn't look like it did. The 49ers think they have stopped him short.
Maybe the Rams' loss to San Francisco provides hope to Baltimore, though. Ravens' lineup last week consisted of lots of fake Eric and Laurie Foremans. It went as well as that last season of that show went.
Rush, pump. Rush spins out of trouble. Tries to spin again, and he's sacked!
Might have been worse, actually. There is no bigger shock in 2025 than Baltimore sitting on a 1-4 record. Whether they can dig out of that hole depends on if they get Lamar Jackson back first and foremost. If they don't, it's more rush, which at times is cool but can be hard to take for long stretches. The Cooper-led Ravens offense only able to muster 10 meaningless points, no TD passes for Rush, 3 INTs. Red would have put his foot somewhere.
Rush. Deep ball, well played by Lassiter.
Whoever goes at QB for Baltimore gets a Rams secondary trying to show better than Glass Joe. Gave up over 340 yards to Little Mac, 2 touchdowns, a rate over 100 to Jones, allowed 26 points to a Niners offense missing all but one of its starting playmakers.
Short drop, over the middle, wide open, touchdown. What an opening drive.
LA's DBs gave up over 80 yards and a touchdown to CMC, over 40 and a TD to tight end Jake Tonjes, 142 to Kendrick Bourne. That's good news for Zay Flowers, maybe, who led Baltimore with 72 yards in that debacle, 70-plus yards in 4 of his 5 games.
Zay Flowers turns around, gets up, and gets away!
D-Hop, the only other Raven with more than 30 yards last week, finished with 46.
It's complete! DeAndre Hopkins, the former Texan.
Mark Andrews, 22 yards. Rashad Bateman, 3 targets, no catches. Rush wasn't all that rushed either. Only 1 sack taken by Houston's beefy QB hunting duo, 20 pass attempts. Here comes another stacked front. Jared Verse did everything in his power to win that game single-handedly. Rams may have only had 1 sack, but they hit Mac 10 times. Someone was hitting the AB buttons frantically, and he kept getting back up. But Verse hit him 5 times alone. You don't see one dude land 5 punches in a game very often.
Verse in back-to-back plays making his presence felt.
So why not just feed him a big helping of the king? Derrick Henry scored last week, but 33 yards, 2.2 a run. He wasn't relevant by halftime. Has finished with less than 51 yards 4 straight games now.
And Henry, once again, could not get a running start. They got him down low.
LA's play versus running backs. They do hit week 6 off a good game versus McCaffrey, though. Held him to 2.6 an attempt.
And McCaffrey's going to get knocked down and stuffed in the backfield by Nate Landman.
Ravens defense also hoping JD and Turk clear some of their guys for this one. Roquan, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, A-plus level trio all missed last week. Gave up 44 points at home to Houston. No team allowing more points per game than Baltimore this year.
Chubb could go all the way and does!
Ravens secondary hits week 6 shaken. Without those 2 starters we mentioned, gave up over 240 yards to CJ Stroud, 9 yards per attempt, 4 touchdowns, no picks, a rate allowed over 140, only 3 teams giving up a higher rate in 2025.
End zone! Touchdown! Texans!
Now they have to try and slow the Puka Devontae Stafford show. Matthew still on fire despite their recent loss. 380-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, a 111 rate, triple-digit rate in every game but 1 so far.
Spins away, going deep downfield, and it's Atwell makes the catch.
Gets easier for him if Baltimore can't hurry him up. Caught Stroud a couple times in that blowout loss, didn't affect anything. Stafford only 1 sack taken on a whopping 47 pass attempts, only got hit twice, has left 3 of their 4 games with just 1 sack taken.
Stafford, he turns around, makes the grab, does Terrence Ferguson.
Makes it a lot easier to find Adams and Nakua when he's just standing around. 85 or more yards every time we've seen Puka. 85 last week is low. He scored again.
Quick pass into a lot of traffic. Nakua for the touchdown.
Adams, 88 yards versus San Francisco, kept getting praise for making it easier on other guys to eat during the broadcast. Fantasy owners were like, so how many decoy points do I get from him then? Is that a thing?
Slings it caught by Adams. 1st and goal.
And look out for Tutu Atwell back-to-back weeks with some big splash play catches, 72-plus yards back-to-back games.
Deep downfield, reaching up for it and hauling it in is Tutu Atwell.
And Kyron Williams, 8 catches, 66 yards, 2 TDs in the passing game.
Dancing and prancing into the end zone goes Kyron Williams for a touchdown.
Plus 65 rush yards on 4.6 per run, has now hit at that or better in his last 3 games.
Kyron Williams, lots of space. 1st down, a lot more.
Just has to put 2 of his week 1 runs behind him.
And the call is a fumble in San Francisco ball.
He too is lined up to eat though. Ravens gave up over 160 on the ground to the Texans on over 5 a carry, 5.5 a run allowed to Nick Chubb, and a touchdown.
Chubb could go all the way and does.
Ravens and Rams have faced each other same number of times that Ferris ditched class. Ravens up 6-3, have won 5 of the last 6, and took the very first meeting in dramatic fashion back in 1996. 9 times? 9 times.
Bam Morris barreled into the end zone a second time to set up one of the most exciting finales of the season.
Touchdown, Bam Morris!
A missed opportunity to win in regulation would lead to Vinny Testaverde's moment of truth in overtime.
Vinny back to throw. In the pocket, steps up, throwing in the end zone for Jackson.